Hello, you're through to Psychic Live TV. I'm Tony Acoltioso. Fire your...
Hello, I'm through.
Hello, yeah, fire away your question. Hello, yeah.
I'm through. Hello, this is Trevor from Sevenoaks.
Hello,
I've been
Trevor.
seeing
Hello.
something.
And how are things?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Trevor. Yes, how are things in Sevenoaks? I did a brilliant,
Okay.
did a brilliant
Okay.
exercise. Yeah, okay, and welcome to Psychic Vision TV. I'm accepting any live calls. You've thrown me a bit, Trevor. I can barely hear you. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you, Tony.
Hello, Trevor.
Hello, yeah.
What's your spiritual problem?
So my dear wife passed away 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
And I believe
can I just
I've been
say right
seeing
now?
her again.
Sorry, Trevor. Can I just say something? I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Tony. That means a lot coming from you, a man of your stature. So my wife died, as I say, 6 years ago, and every time I walk to the post office, there's a dear little pigeon that gives me a little look, and I think it's her, Tony.
Okay, Trevor. Yeah. Okay. I'm still not getting much of a spiritual vibe here from what you're telling me. Please continue.
So what do you?
Hello.
It's not her. I know it's her.
Are you saying that your wife has your late wife has somehow reinvented herself as a pigeon?
I don't know. You're the expert. You tell me.
Well, they say pigeons are the rats of the bird world. So I don't know.
Are you calling my late wife a rat?
No, I'm just saying that's what people say. They say that pigeons are like rats of the bird world.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with? I mean, what can I do, Tony?
Well, I mean, if you really, if half of what you said is true, have you tried, acting like a pigeon yourself to maybe even try and connect with her?
No.
No. Hello, can you hear me? Trevor, have you ever acted like a pigeon before? Okay. Have you? Pigeons are one of the most stupid.
No, why would I?
I've got a fact.
Okay.
Hello, pigeons. Have you ever?
Right.
They say pigeons are the laziest birds. They don't leave the nest until they're fully grown.
Are you calling my wife lazy? You're saying she's a lazy rat?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up, Kevin. I'm not Trevor. Put another 50p in, and we can discuss this further.
I haven't got another 50p. I've got all my money.
Well. Okay, next call. That was quick. School kicking off tonight. Women as pigeons, pigeons ex-wives. Hello, welcome to Psychic Vision TV. It's Tony again.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there, and who am I speaking to?
Malcolm.
Hello, Malcolm. Where are you calling from, Malcolm?
I'm calling from Dumfries in Scotland.
Ah, lovely part of the world. I did a very nice. I actually dealt with a poltergeist situation up in that way. Lovely part of the world.
All right.
Great boozers, yeah.
Yeah, it's not very nice at the moment. It's raining.
And so, how can I help you tonight, Malcolm?
Well, I've got a bit of a funny one, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I keep having visions. I've only been in love once.
Yeah.
When I were 12 years old.
Oh.
And it never materialised. We moved on. We moved away. But recently she's come back to me. But at those strangest times, Tony. The weirdest times. Not when you think about it. Not when I'm in bed. Not when I'm on my way to work. At the strangest times.
Malcolm, can I just confirm that this woman that you speak of, she's actually dead? Because I only deal with the dead, so sounds like she's still alive. To be honest, Malcolm, you might want to Malcolm, before we go further, I understand your predicament, but you might want to check her pulse and make sure she's actually dead, because it sounds like this person's still alive.
I've not seen her since the 1970s.
But she could still be alive, Malcolm, is what I'm saying.
No. What I'm telling you is I think of her in the strangest place. She only comes to me as a vision.
Oh, right, you didn't say the part about the vision, so I'm assuming this woman's now passed over to the spiritual realm. Am I correct in saying that?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert.
But you're saying she comes into
like
just because she comes to you in a vision doesn't mean she's not dead. Doesn't mean she...
You're the expert.
Okay,
You're meant to be telling us.
Malcolm.
You're meant to be telling us what we're seeing.
Malcolm.
Not me telling you.
Malcolm.
You got to tell me why. Why am I seeing my ex-girlfriend when I'm on the toilet? What's the significance of that?
You're having visions on the toilet. Maybe you're straining too hard. Goodbye, Malcolm. Malcolm? Oh. Hello. Welcome to Psychic Vision TV. And who am I speaking to?
Hello, it's Mark.
Hello, Mark. And Mark, where are we calling from this evening?
It's Mark in Manchester.
Hello, Mark in Manchester. And how can I help you this evening?
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been having visions of my late brother.
Oh, right. Okay, Mark, and please tell me more about these visions of your late brother. And sorry, what was your late brother's name?
My late brother's name's James.
Okay, and may I say, Mark, sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Okay, Mark, so you're having...
It's been a long time.
So, Mark, can you explain what happens in these visions?
Yeah, well, my brother was really into food.
Into what, sorry?
He loved food.
Food, yeah, we all love food, that's correct, yeah.
Aye.
Okay, and so there's nothing unusual in that, can I just say, first of all, you need food to live. Well, in James's case, he's not alive anymore, so the food didn't really help that.
I know.
So can you explain why this is a problem for you in your everyday life?
Well, because he loved food so much.
Right, okay, yeah.
Well, basically, I think he's come back as something else.
What, not as a hot dog or...
Similar. No.
Oh, God, not a bap.
No. You know Wyatt and Sons on the Argyll Road, the butchers?
Weirdly enough, yeah, I do know it there, yeah, weirdly. I've spent a bit of time there myself. I did a possession / exorcism there. Anyway, please, I digress.
For the last week or so, the butchers had a couple of sausages out on the front. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, there's not, again, butchers
and
will...
James. James has come back as a sausage.
Butchers, I mean, how do you know?
No, James.
Well, this is quite unusual. I've never heard a spirit manifest itself as a meat product before. I mean,
For everything, Tony. It's the first time for everything. You said that. You said that when you did the exorcism in Warwick.
You might hear me laughing. I'm not laughing at predicament. I mean, you're laughing because this is actually quite a big, maybe even above my capabilities to sort out. I've never actually heard of a spirit manifesting itself as a
I've paid £6 on this call so far. I've got all your videotapes.
Well, Mark, can we just...
I've seen you several times. I saw you in Oldham in 2006. Yeah? I saw you in Lancaster in 2008. And then you didn't bloody tour for ages. You didn't tour. What were you doing? Sitting in your bloody boat hole down in Surrey? Some of us north of the Watford Gap want to see you as well.
Listen, Mark, can we just take a step back, take a breather, a spiritual breather, just for a moment? Now, all I'm getting is dead brother, butchers, sausages. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack here. I don't mean to be rude, but have you been partaking in the alcoholic pleasures this evening? You sound maybe a little bit under the influence, may I suggest, if you really want to contact your brother, eat one of these sausages, and he might even possess you through the sausage, so you might be able to... Hello? You're breaking up. Hello?
I'm sorry, I lost my cable.
That's absolutely fine, no problem. Now, what I will suggest, maybe buy all the sausages in the butcher's, then you'll be closer to your brother. Goodbye.
Right. You bastard.
You can hang up now.
You bastard.
You're a fucking... Oh, he's gone. Calls. Let's leave it there tonight.